person you choose as your life partner will affect your faith, will affect your family, will affect your finances, will affect your fitness, will affect your joy, will affect your outlook, will affect your spirituality, will affect your path. I didn't realize that when I was younger, but someone said the most important decision you make in life is your life partner.
Whoa.
And after being with Ken for 30 years, I know what it's like to pick a bad life partner. And I know what it's like to pick a good life partner. So in this moment, I would say your life partner.
All right, we're going to do this a little different. We're going to play a little game of popcorn, wake y'all asses up. So you got to be more careful when choosing a life partner. I'm going to go ahead and go with Marcus first. Actually, no. Closet Baddie, you haven't said anything in a while, so I'm going with you first.
All right. So, care for choosing a life partner. Absolutely. I agree with that. You don't want to choose the bad one. But what is a right life partner though? Like, what are those traits? What are you looking for? You know, that's going to offer healthy, you know, longevity, loyalty, peace, honesty, grace. You know, for me, I like alpha, very, very masculine men. You know, not like that man we saw in the video when we first got on here. You know, I'm gonna leave that man alone. So, you know, and it's just important that we gonna grow differently. You know, I'm not the same woman I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you know, 15 years ago, and I won't be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So as I'm evolving, changing, and he's evolving, changing, you know, we got to check in, you know, and make sure our core is still there, and also pay attention to those changes and cater to those changes. I don't know. That's what I got to say.
All right, who you picking? Closet. Who you picking? Go next.
Who I'm picking? Go next. I want to hear from Shamona.
Shimon.
So I
Shimon.
agree. I think it is the single most important decision you will make in your adult life, the partner that you choose. I think she left out sanity. It can affect your sanity, your emotional well-being, a lot of things. I mean, imagine if you marry a liability. You're gonna be struggling all your life just because of that nut you decide to marry, right? So I think that I agree. I think that is so important. I don't think that we give enough. I don't think we put enough thought into it. We just like, oh, I like him. I'm in love with him. Same thing with guys. Oh, she's fine. But we don't think about long term. Like, can I live with this person when the going gets tough? Is this the person who I want to be with when I get older? Who's through sickness and through health, all of those things that come along with just life, right? Can I rely on this person? Are they gonna dip out on me? Are they dipping out on me? You know, so all of these things, especially women. I mean, well, men too, but from the woman's side, because I'm not a man, so from the woman's side, I mean, just how you raise your kids. If you're constantly worried about him, then you not putting the effort into your household, feeding into your kids, feeding into, you know, what you were designed to do. So I just think that, and for men, I'm sure that there are some good points. I just don't know, as you know, because I'm not a man. But yes, I think it is very, very important. It's women out here. It's a whole TV show about women committing crimes just because of the man that they chose. Like she was out of her. Y'all know what show? What show is that? Y'all know what show I'm talking about? It's like a whole documentary based show.
Is it Snapped?
It's not Snapped. It's something about the love she chose, or for the man she loved. It's something that with a line like that. I'm gonna figure it out. But it's a whole, and it's talking about just choosing. This woman was on the straight and narrow. She fell in love, and he had her going down the wrong path. And I'm like, damn, you ain't crazy over this dude, huh? There's a lot of women in jail because of the dude, and vice versa. So,
is it possible?
That's from the hood a lot for sure.
Shan, is it possible that she was already crazy?
Yeah, and he probably brought it out of her. And that's the thing. You can marry a man who can bring the worst out of you, and then one who can bring the best out of you. Both ways. And that's vice versa. You know, it's some people who is uplifting and some people bring you down. Like, that's just how important a mate is. You can speak life into a man, like motivate that man to be better, you know, and then you can also tear him down. So that's how it is. All I gotta say on that. Oh, popcorn. I want to hear from. I can't even read. Yeah, let me zoom in on the screen because y'all know I can't see. Shit. I gotta wear my glasses. Let's go with Marky Mark.
Yes, choosing a life partner is probably the biggest decision you're gonna make. When I was growing up, my uncle, I knew a lot of older men, right, that would tell me how these women would nag you, and how difficult it was to be around them, and how when menopause hits, you're gonna have a whole different person, and how they complained about him going to play basketball on Saturdays when they wanted him to do something else, or complained about just almost everything. They made marriage sound like a living hell. And I was like 20 something. I'm like, I swear I'm never getting married. You won't catch me. I'm just gonna be sliding and riding. That's it. I'm gonna keep it real light, extremely light. And then I started meeting different types of women that were similar to the women that they had married. And I was like, oh, I see what happened here. So I appreciate they sacrifice, because if it wasn't for them, maybe I would have ended up in a situation like one of theirs. But I paid attention. If you tell me something messed up, I'm like, why is it messed up? I'm looking for a solution. I'm looking at the things that seem consistent among the, you know what I'm saying, the people that's complaining about the issue. And I'm like, oh, you pick somebody where you thought it was cute for them to nag you. You thought it was cute that she had an attitude and then she stood on business and cursed people out at the cash register. You thought it was cute that when you was she was upset with your mom, she was, fighting your family on behalf of you instead of trying to figure out how to make things work together. You thought it was cute that she wanted to make sure she had the newest car and flex because you felt proud being a provider and showing off to them. But you don't understand that the same way she fighting your mom, the same way she gonna fight you every day. The same way she nag people in the line and she do all of that stuff, that's the same stuff you're gonna be dealing with at home every night. The same way she temperamental is the same way she gonna be with sex. All of those things that you thought was cute or you looked at as a sign of that this woman is gonna be faithful because she don't like nobody. She barely like me, so I know she ain't gonna go do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you done picked a angry, cantankerous woman thinking that it was a sign of security. You done pick somebody who for whatever reason, they burdened your life to the point that you view women and marriage as this end all hell that you just survive and do what's right for the kids. When that's it don't have to be that way. It's women out here with beautiful spirits that lift you up and is refreshing. You know what I'm saying? But it come from picking the right type of person. And you kind of got to have some discernment and find out, like, if you meet men who are happy, won't you look into what it is that make them they wife who she is and find somebody with similar desirable traits, right? Don't find the people who oh yeah, this the type of woman that my family, that the older men in my family married. So I know this is a good woman because this the type of woman they had. No, it don't work that way. Them dudes be miserable. They be the main, yeah, marriage is a ball and chain and been together 50 years. Oh my God, I'm just waiting for my time to Jesus call me. No, you don't have to be like that. It could be fun. You could be happy with the person you with, and you can find some like, look, my thing was attraction and temperament, right? And everything else we could work on. If you got the right type of temperament and I'm attracted to you, I could work on almost all the rest of that stuff as long as you're willing to work on it. But if all of those things run rampant, if you find somebody that don't want to work out and you are concerned with health and they just looking at you every day while you work out, while they body changing, you're gonna be dealing with that until that body shape changes. You trying to honor your vows, and now she 150 pounds heavier, or he 150 pounds heavier, and you just looking at them unattracted. Now the sex life decreased. Now you mad because you can't have sex with the person you married to, because the only thing that you could think about is how the gut go over the belt and the fupa, because you mad that you didn't find somebody that cared about fitness like that. Or you trying to go vegan and all they want to do is cook steaks and burn the house, how the house smell, all type of crazy stuff you could have avoided if you put some thought into that. I think when Daryl was talking earlier, that's really what we were saying about the vetting process. Like the little things that don't seem like that big of a deal are huge in the long run. It's like broken window policing. If she's steadfast, she bullheaded as me, bro, y'all gonna be fighting. Bullheaded as me all day. Y'all gonna reach an impasse, a fork in the road, and then y'all can get divorced. You can see these things coming if you open your eyes. Don't choose nobody just off of sex. That's the last thing you should be choosing somebody for. Don't choose nobody just off of sex. Think about how you would, if your life went bad, how this person would respond to that and be there for you, and how if it's good, they'll respond there and be there for you. And the bad is probably where you need to pick from. So you have a good baseline that you safety netted your whole lifestyle. So yeah, choosing a life partner, the biggest decision you ever gonna make.